This is it then. Time to uncover the recipes of two of Honeyduke's most beloved sweets. Though when she says they've been around forever, so the ingredients must be fairly common, right? That's odd. Nothing's showing up. Right, so the magic's still working. Then why not for these two?
So, this is farewell then, to this town, to all of it. I truly believed I had found someone who valued the craft for what it was. But I was wrong. There was no understanding, only greed, only pride. There will never be true harmony between our differences. Must it always end like this? Until someone wins and someone burns. These flames won't be the end of me, but they will be the end of the bread rite, and every recipe tied to that name. The spell that shields me, chills me to the bone. My craft and my magic are what I am. What if I take this pain, this absurdity, and turn it into something new, something joyful, something utterly ridiculous? Yes, I've got it! A chilling betrayal, a bitter heat. The world will remember them, just in sweeter form.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Honeyduke's coming to an end. I'm going to miss everyone, we Hogsmeade shopkeepers. Well, we've always had our little gatherings. Dear old Aberforth, always moaning about cleaning, all those shady customers who won't take their hoods down. Honestly, sometimes I wonder why he bothers keeping that place open. Oh, I doubt there's much strategy to it, love. As far as I can tell, Aberforth would be happiest if no one stepped through the door at all. From what little I've heard, he's just anchored to Hogsmeade. I don't think it's about profit at all. And then there's the three broomsticks. Sweet Rosmerta. Now there's someone who lives for her work. Knows how to charm every customer who walks in and enjoys every moment of it. That's her, all right. And it's not just for show either. She's the heart of our little group, always has been. Gave me a few tips over the years on how to chat up customers, though I doubt I'll need them now. We really did have some wonderful times. The shop packed to the rafters with students and grown-ups alike. Ambrosius and I had to shout to hear each other over the noise. And how could we not? Honeyduke's has been our home for decades. But it's more than a home or a business. It's been everything. I remember when we first took it over. Wasn't half as lovely as it is now. Cobwebs, dust bunnies, you name it. The old buildings in this village have stood for ages. The floors creak and the pipes would rattle and bang through the night in the flat upstairs. Did you know there are two rather large holes on the staircase down to the cellar, big enough to fall straight through? And a few times, well, I heard footsteps down there when no one should have been around, but that was years ago. Ambrosius and I weren't the first to live and work here. There are plenty of old tales about this place, some we may never know the truth of. I can't say for certain. Probably something that got mixed in with our usual stock from the cellar. Oh my, that's exactly how we make choco balls here. But how? Now, this is a bit of clever magic. Whoever made this knew their way around a kitchen. Let's see. Looks like it doesn't reveal everything. That was one of Ambrosius's new recipes from just last week. Perhaps it only knows what its creator knew. We're still inventing even now. Confectionery's been our craft for so long. Perhaps we'll open a new shop elsewhere. Woodcroft, maybe. They've no proper sweet shop there yet.
Huh?
Well, aside from Mr. LaRue and his rather enthusiastic stockpiling, there's more to it. Like I told you before, some things you only get a feel for after living in Hogsmeade a while. Honeydukes has been part of this village for generations, and people do get set in their ways. They know what they like, how things should be run, what sweets should be on the shelves too. You start to feel it after a time. It's as if the village itself stands still, every day blending into the next. Not that things never change. Attitudes, for instance. Folk aren't nearly as wary of muggles as they used to be, but many still keep their distance. Old habits linger. Bedtime stories linger too. Tales about not trusting muggles. Outdated, of course, but still passed down. Perhaps it is, dear, perhaps it is. But I do sometimes wonder how much can truly change and how much will always stay the same. Once Honeydukes is sold, well, there will be goodbye. To the shop, to this chapter of our lives. As for how I feel about it all, I'm not quite sure. Sad, relieved, a bit of both, I think.
Par le Duc de Trèfle-Pique! That was never my aim. I only wanted to learn her recipes, not drive her out of her own village. That stubborn woman... What a tale! Sweets that breathe fire and ice, born from tragedy. Hidden in plain sight on the shelves. How marvelous, how perfectly poetic. This is what I love about food. It's never just food. Every sweet, every flavor. It carries a story, a reflection of history, belief, tradition. It shapes us just as much as we shape it. Truly, there's nothing more magical than that. Mon Dieu, pardon me, but with the food some of you are serving here in England, I don't need to overthrow any shop to do that, my friend. I was simply drawn to this place. I want to understand it. What gave rise to a shop like Honeydukes? Where did all these whimsical sweets come from? It's almost as if something pulled me here. There's definitely something about this village. Could this be how you knew it contained miel d'acacia? Fascinating. Figs have always had their place in French cuisine, but still, this is a wonderful tool for advancing your craft. A French pâtissier here in Hogsmeade? Merci. This is worth far more than any recipe. Thank you for opening my eyes to this and to a beautiful story. You're right. I've been so focused on unlocking the recipes, I nearly overlooked what truly matters. I'll stop hoarding ingredients. Honeydukes should flourish, not falter. Giving up? No, no. I've gained something even richer. I've uncovered the soul of a village, the true essence behind its sweets.
Looks like business is back to normal for Mrs. Flume. The Honeyduke stands firm once again in the treasured sweet shop of Hogsmeade. Really? Must be all that medieval history I've been reading lately.
Dear, and Mr. Page too. How lovely to see you both.
Hello, Mrs. Flume. We're thrilled to see Honeydukes up and running again. Looks like the ingredient shortage has been sorted out.
It has indeed. Truth be told, I ought to visit Confiserie d'André and thank young Mr. Leroux properly. To make up for the trouble his stockpiling caused, he sent over an entire warehouse's worth of ingredients. After running the numbers, we'll not only recover last month's losses, but turn a handsome profit too.
Mrs. Flume, are there any sherbet balls left? The shelf's been picked clean.
Of course, dear. Just a moment. As you can see, it seems a brief absence made the sweets even more desirable. The crowds have been non-stop. I've barely had a moment to breathe, let alone pop by Confiserie d'André to thank the man in person.
Oh, Mrs. Flume.
Coming, love. If you happen to run into Mr. Leroux, would you thank him for me? And while you're at it, could you put together a little gift box for him? Just one of every sweet in the shop should do. As for your time, anything the two of you pick out today is on the house.
Mrs. Flume.
Yes, I'm coming. Not a minute's peace, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Huh?
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 So glad Pepper Imps and Ice Mice are back. Honestly, I don't know what I'd come in for without them.
Right? Remember when you slipped them into the sweet trays at my wedding?
Oof. Is your sister still mad about that? I never meant for her to breathe fire on your grandpa's dinner trousers.
She's more cross with me for not stopping you. But to be fair, my teeth were chattering from the ice mice. Couldn't speak if I'd tried.
Sweets that make you breathe fire? Or free? It reminds me of what I saw in that old notebook. The steak, the flames. The breadwright must have invented something very similar. Oh! Coming! Andre was delighted to receive everything. He asked me to pass on a message. While I can't exactly appreciate local cuisine as a whole, I hold the deepest admiration for Honeyduke's creations. He also said you and Mr. Flume are always welcome at his shop. He'd love to hear your thoughts in person.
Oh my, that's quite the compliment. I'll certainly pay him a visit. Once the crowds calm down a little and the shop isn't quite so frantic.
Hopefully that means I'm off messenger duty now. I've been busier than an owl during exam season.
We wouldn't want to put the owl post out of business, now would we?
Actually, there's something I've been wondering about. Honeydukes has been around forever. Are all the sweets here invented by you and Mr. Flume?
What's brought this on, dear?
Well, I came across an old story. It claimed that someone came up with the idea for pepper imps and ice mice while being burned at the stake. They said it was a witch or wizard who used a freezing charm to survive, and the inspiration struck in the middle of it all.
Yes. One of the rumours floating around for quite some time. I know you're hoping for answers, but truth be told, I haven't got any. Some of the sweets here were made by my husband and me, yes. Others have long been part of the magical world. And a few, well, they're secret recipes passed down through families or purchased from fellow wizards along the way. That's all I can tell you.
That's more than enough. Thank you, Mrs. Flume.
Now then, how about a freshly baked owl biscuit? I can't think of a more fitting reward for a tireless courier. Looks like that one works. After everything that's happened, I thought it was time to try something new myself. I was inspired by a few of our younger shopkeepers, Mr. LaRue, of course, and that Mr. Weasley.
You two go on ahead. I'm meeting someone here. Wenshi, you actually came.
Wouldn't miss the grand finale. That and the story you said you'd share.
I'm not sure it's quite your thing. It's more legend than fact. Full of hearsay and half-remembered names. You were after the truth, weren't you?
No good writer walks away from a tale just because it's strange. If there's heart in it, it's worth the ink.
There is. It's a story of kindness, greed, and conflict. A story of sweets and shadows.
You've got my attention.
Good. You'll want to sit down for this. It's about a wizarding breadwright from the Middle Ages who saved countless Muggle lives with sweets.